Hi, it's Ryan here from smartsportstrader.com, and in today's video I wanted to talk about a Betfair trading strategy that I've been using for a long time now, very successfully. And the easiest way for me to show you this is with a few examples. Okay, so let's take a look at this strategy, and it's pretty simple. It's reacting to information before the majority of the market does. And I thought the best way to do this would be with a few examples. So here's one from last season. It was towards the end of last season. It was a game between Atalanta and Sassuolo, and I was watching the game live. I had a live feed and I was trading it. And at the end of the first half, there was a bit of a melee, a bit of a scrap between the Atalanta and Sassuolo players, and the referee blown for half time. And after he'd blown for half time, he gave one of the Sassuolo players a red card. Now, for some reason, the market didn't react at all. There was no movement, and of course, if a player gets a red card, then you would expect the odds on Atalanta to come right in. So I saw this happening, and I backed Atalanta as soon as I possibly could. You can see here, you can see that I backed them at 1.41 initially, and then I got on again at 1.40 for a total stake of £3,198. And I waited, and the market didn't move initially. It kind of stayed the same, but then after about 5 minutes, it seemed that the rest of the market caught up and realised that Atalanta were now playing against 10 men. So this made the odds move right in. You can see here they moved to 1.31. So what this allowed me to do was basically hedge all my outcomes across, hedge my profit across all outcomes. So you can see in this instance I made £233 across all outcomes. Now this doesn't happen all the time. It was quite, a rare occurrence, but it's one of those things. If you can react to the information before the rest of the market, you're going to profit. Okay, so I've had a look through my computer to find another example, and here's one I found. This was in the Iceland versus Argentina game, and it was in the first goal scorer market. And often what you find in the first goal scorer market is if there's a player such as Messi, like a big name player, and they're confirmed in the team and they're confirmed in an attacking position, then often their odds will come in. You can see here, rather than spread my profit across all outcomes, I just basically kept it on Messi. So you can see here that I stand to lose 2 pence if anybody else scored, but if Messi scored, it would have been a £167 profit. So again, super low risk. I remember this trade didn't come off, but it shows that just by reacting to information quickly, you can put yourself in a really good position. Okay, so I just thought I'd show the whole process from start to finish. I'm just going to use a theoretical scenario. We've got Chelsea versus Liverpool playing this Sunday. And let's say, for example, that Mo Salah was ruled out for Liverpool. You'd expect their odds to go out. So as soon as you got the information, you would look to lay Liverpool. So let's just go here. They're currently 2.08. We'll just use £1,000 stakes. Okay, so Mo Salah is out of the game. You wait until the team news has been announced or it gets close, and you'd expect that the odds on Liverpool would fly out quite a lot given how influential Mo Salah would be. I don't know if he's the most influential player for Liverpool. It might be Van Dijk, but let's just say either of those players were ruled out, and then you would lay them at 2.08, and then you back them at 2.36, for example. And in this scenario, you'd see that would give us a profit of £266 should Liverpool win. But you wouldn't have to do that. You could also, look to make a profit across all outcomes. So there you go. We've got 95 on Chelsea, 136 on Liverpool, 95 on the draw. So you can get that as close as you want. Really, you can hedge it, equal across all outcomes. Or if you fancied one particular outcome, you could stick all your money on there. That's how simple it is really from start to finish. It's just about getting that information and reacting to it as quick as possible. You can use various sources on Twitter. Twitter's very good for finding information about football. Okay, so that was 2 examples of using information before the majority of the market realizes to make a profit from your sports trading. And the good thing about this method is it's extremely low risk. It's very rare that you're going to lose money doing it. And you can also apply it to pretty much all markets and all sports. It doesn't just have to be football. You can use this on horse racing, basketball, American football, cricket. And it doesn't just have to be player related. It can be weather related. So for example, let's say you live near a football ground and you see that it's starting to snow, and the snow is sticking. and perhaps kickoff time is only 2 hours away, then generally when that happens is like the under 2.5 goal market will come in, because it'll make conditions a lot harder for the players to score goals. So there's really multiple ways that you can, tackle, well, not tackle, but multiple ways that you can use information to make a profit from the sports betting markets. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel, as in the future I'll be putting out more content related to making money from the sports betting markets. And I've got a blog, which is www.smartsportstrader.com, which I'll put a link in below, which has a ton of articles, and it details the strategies that I've been using for many years to make a really good income from sports betting and trading. So thanks for watching the video. Cheers.